hello, is it 5 o'clock where you are? Well, it is 5 o'clock where I am, and right away I do want to say that I want to dedicate this stream to Jimmy Buffett, who passed away yesterday. So he, I think, is the main person that coined the term, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and
it's him and Alan Jackson.
What's that?
Him and Alan Jackson.
All right. And I'm just, a lot of us are very sad. He just had such a relaxed, enjoy life, beachy point of view. So this stream is going to be dedicated to him. We are not having margaritas, which I think is his beverage of choice, at least the one he sang about. But today, if you're joining me for this happy hour on a Sunday sip, we are sipping a wine cocktail. And this cocktail harkens from Spain, and it's called a Tinto de Verano. And it involves very simple ingredients, and I'm super excited to try this. I've never had one. So welcome to my stream, and I'm Philly, and I'm glad you joined the kitchen. And it's no cooking today, we're cooking later, but that will be off stream. So please feel free to say hello. Hi DS, hi to you and Ruby. How are you guys doing on this summer Sunday? I know this weekend is the official last weekend of the summer, but unofficially but officially it is mid to latter end of September. I think the 20th or 21st is the last official day of summer. But yeah, so this is in the States considered kind of a last weekend of the summer. And I know here kids start back to school next week. Most teachers have been in this past week in this area, getting things ready, getting plans ready, but the kids return next week. So hope you and Ruby are doing well. Thank you for joining the stream. So a little bit, I'm gonna get my notes because I did a deep dive into this cocktail. I was not aware of it. So DS, I didn't know if you'd heard about it. You've heard about so many things, so I'm betting you have heard about this one. But oftentimes when people think of Spain, they think about, sangria. And in fact, at one of the restaurants here in Philly, Amada, which has Spanish tapas, they have sangrias there. And when we go next time, I'm definitely going to look to see if they have a Tinto de Verano there as well. But a little bit about this cocktail. It's been around for a long time. And while a lot of, tourists will order sangrias, this is much more what I hear enjoyed by the locals. And it's super easy, super simple, and we are going to do our best with the ingredients because we weren't able to get everything for it. And it starts with a younger Spanish wine, if you can. We have this one here. It's a Garnacha. It's a Rioja. But I do know that a Tempranillo might be nice. And then if you have a Pinot Noir that isn't too fussy, it might be nice. The main thing is that you want it to be fruity. You don't want it to be really oaky and have some of the other flavors that might kind of compete with the simplicity of this. You want it to be a younger wine. But essentially, this is just wine and a lemon soda. But here in the States, we can't get what is most often used, which is Fanta Limon, which is a lemon Fanta. Here you get, we can get orange Fanta. In fact, our son David loved orange Fanta, and we were looking at the store the other day. They actually had a pineapple Fanta, but we could not find lemon Fanta.
Sound good.
So we're going to try this a couple different ways, because when I looked up information about this cocktail, I saw one main variation, but I also want to try to make it with a very easy to get ingredient here in the States, as well as if you want to make it a little more true. Another idea that I was reading on one of the people's sites I was on that we could try. So I'm going to try that, and then we are going to do the little riff, the little zhuzh up, so to speak, that you could also add. So we're going to try 3 of them.
So hello DS, by the way. Eugenia's on, Matthew's on.
Hi Eugenia.
And
hi Matthew. Welcome to the stream. Excellent. And Adia said, I remember oh wait, so Eugenia says, just popped in, say hi. We're going to see the 35th anniversary showing of the Goonies. I remember that too. Have so much fun. Oh my goodness, you'll have to let us know later how that was, but have the best time. I absolutely remember when the Goonies came out and I had a crush on Josh Brolin in that movie. Because, so I thought he was an absolute hottie in that movie, just being real there. And, and Andrew's never seen it. This will be fun. DS was saying the drink has its origins in the earliest 20th century, where Federico Vargas created a mix of red wine and soda pop for his patrons at
Venta Varga
in Cordoba, Spain. And I was reading also. So
hello, Archie.
Hi, Archie. Welcome to Happy Hour here in Philly. And by the way, DS, I was also reading in some of these deep dives, because people get real personal about certain things that originate, and I know I get personal about things like Philly cheesesteaks, but when you look at comments with some of people's takes on it, they go there. So one thing I was reading on one person's site, by the way, below you can see any of the creators, content creators that I am following or doing or got information from, so I listed those all below. But one of the things I was reading, that in Spain, sometimes you might get, when you order this, you might get a pre-mixed version, which is not so great. And I forget what that one was called, but it's best when it's made fresh with some red wine and some soda. So I'm going to give Hubs a job. How about that? I would love you to open up this wine for us, please. Meanwhile, I'm going to tell you about our best or easiest thing we can get here in the States to make it, since we don't have lemon Fanta, and that would be Sprite or 7-Up. So a lemon lime soda would get you close. But one of the things I was reading in one person's, not blog, but it was the recipe, and they were talking a lot about the cocktail, is that you could make a fizzy lemonade, and that would more likely copy the lemon Fanta. So I am going to do that. In fact, I forgot to I'll have him get out the simple syrup when he's done, so we can make just with the equal parts lemon juice and simple syrup, and then add about 4 parts of some regular seltzer, and we're going to make that one more similar, hopefully, than the Fanta Limon.
Multitasking.
And so I will tell you that we'll make 3. So the first one is going to be the easiest way for y'all to find it here in the States. Archie, I'm not sure if you are able to find lemon Fanta out by you, but it is a lemon soda. So we're going to make the easiest way first. Then we're going to try to make it more authentic with this kind of put together fizzy lemonade soda. And then lastly, we're going to add a special ingredient that I saw on quite a few people's recipes, that if you want to kind of zhuzh it up a bit, this is not totally traditional, but this one site was actually someone with Spanish heritage. She did talk about how the fact that this is sometimes a way to kind of zhuzh it up a bit. So we're going to taste all of them and just give you our honest opinions of what they taste like. I'm always up for wine, and I'm always up for a lovely cocktail, so we're very excited about this.
You're definitely up for wine.
I'm always up for wine, yes. So Archie said that he's on a high as he's had the best chips or fries ever for dinner. Ooh, are you going to post a picture about it, Arch? I look forward to seeing that.
Where'd he get them? Did
What's
he make
that?
them? Did he make them, or did he buy them?
I'm sure he made them because, I don't know, but Archie makes such wonderful things. If you're not following him, Chef Archie Pie, you need to do so. And Eugenia, have fun, enjoy the movies. And yes, so Eugenia, I did hear someone talk about that they've also used the San Pellegrino lemon. Now that's not gonna be as sweet, and I also heard, and things with cocktails, some people like things sweeter than others. So yeah, there's lots of different ways you can kind of make it your own. But I did hear someone mention they liked it with the San Pellegrino lemon. So I'm so glad you brought that up, because that was one thing I forgot.
Archie said triple cooked fries, a bit of a hassle, but superb.
Oh, but triple cooked, I bet they're wonderful. And Archie also said his lemon Fanta is annoyingly sweeter than it is in Spain and France. I use Fever Tree lemon. Oh, we could try that. We could try Fever Tree lemon with that. That's a great idea. And I also heard, Archie, if you have a soda that is too sweet, because I'm even wondering it with this, is I'm going to leave a little room at the top of our glass. You can add just a little bit of plain seltzer to it so that it isn't as sweet. So, so basically, let me give y'all, because y'all have been waiting with bated breaths. It's so simple. It is basically equal parts red wine and a soda over ice. But we're going to just try it the standard way that we might get it in a restaurant, and then we'll know that we could use a little bit less soda, a little more seltzer, just to kind of balance it out. So having just some soda water, club soda, or seltzer plain is always a good idea because you can control things like sugar. So
what's the traditional way that we would get it when we get it out that you're going to make?
Well,
first?
It's going to just be half wine, half soda with a lemon on it.
Okay.
So, but we're going to do it a couple different ways. So the first way, in fact, I realized I only got out 2 glasses. Would you bring those glasses, and would you bring me one more?
Just
Thank
one
you
more?
so much. Yes, because we're going to do it 3 ways.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to put Hubs to work a lot today. I'm very excited about that. While I'm busy giving Hubs directions, I'm going to slice some of our citrus that we're going to be using in our drink. Would you fill each of those up with ice, please? Thank you, babe. And meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some slices of orange. And actually, for my orange, I'm just going to be doing a slice in there. This won't go in the one I'm doing first. This will go in the one that we do last, actually. Although many places did say you could add an orange section in with garnish. But traditionally, I think it is just, from what I was reading, just the lemon. So, and I'm going to make some lemon wheels. There we go. All right. So we've got our citrus cut up. And for the first one, what we are going to do, let me get my little wheel cut there, is I'm actually going to measure just because, we're trying to keep this all super tasty. So we're actually going to measure. I'm going to first, I'm first going to put in my wine.
Do you need something to measure with?
I do have one already.
Oh, you got that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how much is going to fit in here. So I'm going to try 3 and 3.
Barbara is on.
Work. Hey, Barbara, how are you? We're making Tinto de Veranos. It's half wine. Nope. Now, see, that didn't come up very high, so I can add 1 more ounce. So I'm going to be adding 4 ounces of each. There we go.
More alcohol is better.
But one of the reasons this is preferred is that it actually translates to summer wine. And it's a really I hear that it's a super refreshing drink in the summertime, and it is enjoyed. Oh, I used the wrong thing already. Oh my goodness. I'm already messing up. Friends. Okay, let me get that soda in there. Sorry about that.
I would have caught you on that one.
I know. I'm going to use that seltzer later, but I'm going to just make it traditional this time. Half and half. And if we can't quite fit it in, I'm fine with that because it'll be a little bit less sweet. So, see, it was getting me thinking this was going to be fine.
Didn't you go 2 and then 3?
No, I did 3 and then 1.
Okay.
There we go. And I did a little spillage. Let me get my wheel on there. And I'm going to need my thing there. So, Barbara, how are you doing today on this Sunday for our Sunday sip? So let me show you how beautiful this looks. You can see there. I'm actually wearing a red wine colored tank top, in honor of this Tinto de Verano. All right, you ready to taste? Hub's going off camera. Apparently, I'm drinking this one myself.
Now I wanted to go back and test. Did you stir?
What's that? I did stir. Okay, let me taste. I can hear that you want the volume down, sweetie. Sorry. Ooh, that's very tasty. He doesn't know the rules. We got to teach him these rules. Very tasty. Yeah, it lightens up the wine. It's refreshing. Very nice.
It's actually pretty good.
It is actually pretty good. I see what they say about the sweetness.
Yeah, but I don't think it's I'm pretty sensitive to sweetness.
No, but there's people that are even more sensitive to sweetness. So I can see why they do that. And it could depend on the wine you get. So
that's good.
I also was reading that you should make sure not to have too sweet a wine because that can obviously skew things. So now let's make a little mock-up of some fizzy lemonade, right? So the first thing I'm going to do in my little cup that I have here is I'm going to squeeze some lemon. I already have some lemon pieces here that I'm going to squeeze up first because they've been hanging around. I need to use them. So I'm going to squeeze some lemon juice, put equal parts. I'm trying to get about, I don't know, like a half ounce here. It's okay if I get an ounce. I don't have to use all this. So I'm just going to get this squeezed. Is it squozen or squeezed, babe?
Well, I don't think it's squozen.
I like my word. I like making up words. You know that. All right, let's see how much we have here. So here we have about 3/4 ounce. So I'm going to put in 3/4 ounce of simple syrup also. Would you be so kind as to get me a one of those big long tablespoons, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
Archie's making fun that I'm
You have to let me know what's going on in chat if
I
I'm
don't
not paying
like
attention.
sweetness.
Okay, so I'm going to then put in another 3/4 ounce so that it's 1.5.
So Diaz said it's true. It's translated summer wine.
Yes, summer wine.
However, technically, tinto means tint.
There we go. All right. And so we've got equal parts of lemon juice and simple syrup. And then I'm going to fill this up with some seltzer and make a fizzy lemonade. And we're going to actually try this by itself. I'm going to fill a little higher because I want to make sure we don't have too much of the lemon. We'll see how it tastes. We'll let y'all know. So I got this information, I forget the website I got this information about making like a fizzy. So let me first taste it. Oh, that's good. I think it's going to be cool.
Wow, that's really good.
Isn't that good? So basically 1 part
Wow, that's really
a
good.
mixture of lemon and simple syrup to 4 parts seltzer gives you this fizzy lemonade-y kind of thing. So on this one, what we're going to do, so we're going to not drink any more sips because we're going to take pictures. I try to tell him the rules. I'm like, pictures are important, and he's just sipping away. Well, I'm working. All I know is that, but I appreciate the work you've done so far. I do. I really do. All right, so now we're going to eyeball it, okay? We've done enough measuring. I'm going to eyeball about half full of wine, and then we're going to put in our fizzy lemonade that I'm so excited about. I'm doing a little drippage there. I'm going to use a proper spoon, oopsie, to mix it up, and I'm going to put another lemon wheel with this one. Oh, you have to get our secret ingredient.
Archie said, Phil, are you using a knife to stir the bloody cocktail?
Yes. And who uses the knife in this household, Hubs? Who uses the knife?
I do.
He does.
So what's the secret?
I need you to get the thing, let me just whisper. Please.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Secret ingredient. Some of you might already know. So this is our second one. And actually, so we know it's different. I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it as authentic. So this is our second one with our fizzy lemonade soda. There we go. Let's give this one a try. So this one is Sprite, but it would be very similar if it was 7-Up.
Oh, we have it in here. That's right.
Oh, that is different. That is different. So Sprite is good. It's good.
Do you want
but
me to hide this?
No, you can just put it like this. But taste it. I do like, so it'd be fine with Sprite. For anyone in the States, don't stress, don't worry. Try the San Pellegrino, maybe add a little simple syrup if you need a little sweetness, or try the Fever Tree. But I do like that.
This is less sweet.
It's less sweet, but I also
good.
like it's more
Very
lemon
good.
forward, whereas this is lemon lime. And honestly, when we're talking from someone who has drank Sprite and 7-Up for years, growing up, I can't say that when I drank it, I was like, oh, there's lemon and lime. It was just this citrusy thing, right, going on. So there's nothing wrong in the States of doing it that way. Super easy, super accessible. But this, I think, tastes, just a little extra effort, tastes really yummy.
Don't drink too much. You deserve that one.
Boy, you're a Sunday cynical right now. All right, so that was our number 2 one there. I want to make sure we all can, wait, do I have it too close? There we go. Okay, the last way. So the ingredient that you can zhuzh up a little bit is sweet vermouth. This is not traditional, but there are, because I've seen it on when I was researching people that weren't from Spain and had heritages from Spain, where they talk about this is kind of that like je ne sais quoi ingredient that is thrown in sometimes.
And
So
you should always keep your sweet vermouth. Didn't DS say that, or somebody said that? You should always
I
keep
think
it in the
Anders
fridge.
Ericsson, who
That's
is
what it was.
another great person
You should always
on
keep
YouTube.
it in the
But
fridge.
DS
Once it's open.
is coming soon on YouTube. So if you have not subscribed to DS Elias yet, or Elias, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, be sure to, because he has something coming up this fall that you'll want to know about. So we're going to do some sweet vermouth, and the addition for this is depending on the size of the drink. And with this size that we have, it's 3/4 to an ounce. So I'm going to just stay on the lower amounts, 3/4. Actually, will you get our shot glass for that so we can do that? So the question is, babe, for this one, you know what? This one I'm just going to do Sprite because it's easy. It's already accessible to us. And I'm going to put an orange and lemon wheel in that.
Why orange? Just because?
The one I actually saw this idea of this from, but again, this idea I saw on other people's sites. They did put an orange, and I did hear from someone say in Spain sometimes they will put orange and lemon, but I think lemon is more traditional, just lemon. So I'm going, wrong one. By the way, can you get me a wine glass? Because I feel like I want to taste this wine. It smells really good. We've never had this specific
wine. A big wine glass or a small wine glass?
No, just a small one, please. In fact, we're going to take a quick break, and I just want to taste it.
An interlude.
I mean, I'm pouring this in, and I've not had a proper taste of it. So you can see, being a younger wine, it's not as deep. I mean, it's dark color, but it's not as opaque. It's got a lovely color. Smells wonderful.
Was,
I don't think Poe's on with us, but this.
Cork smelled good.
It did. Oh, that's nice. I like that very much. I also think that'd be a great wine to use in a sangria. I mean, either one. That's lovely.
Yeah, it does. And
with the wine you choose for this, by the way, just make sure it's drinkable. It doesn't have to be, you don't want it to be complex, oaky, and super, tanniny and that kind of thing. But you do want to be younger, but you do want to be one you'd enjoy, because even though you're adding to it, you don't want the original part to not be good. All right, so let's get this one made up. So we're going to add about half wine. We're in the eyeballing now. We are going to add, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to add Sprite, and I'm going to add just a little bit of seltzer to make it a little bit less sweet.
Well, where are you going to?
Oh, I forgot to put the sweet vermouth in. Oopsie. Oh, it wouldn't be a Philly
Do you want me
stream.
to drink some of it?
Nope.
So I can...
Nope, we're good. You love, this one doesn't have 3/4 ounce though.
I know, but
He
the
loves when I make things exciting. Yeah, but though you can get the one from our shaker. Our shaker has 3/4 ounce. I show you that we all make mistakes. We all have, oops. So the shaker should be down there on the bottom. Yes. Love the variations. A spoon, exactly. Phil, you're doing fine, and Nora the butler. I'm trying. Thank you, Archie. I appreciate it. I never measure, right. So the only reason I want to measure this one is because of it being the sweet vermouth. I want to make sure we just put not too much in. So I'm going to get this here.
I think you're going to need...
That's a good amount of... Okay, take a sip. Take a sip. We're not mixing it, though. Take a sip. No, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, my goodness.
So make sure there's enough room.
Yeah. Okay, so we're adding in
perfect.
that.
See?
It is perfect. Just wanted a sip. That's what it was. All right. I love that, they all look the same. But this one will look a little different because we're going to have, and I'm going to make it look super pretty, I'm actually going to put it down the sides like that. Okay, so let me just use this.
I like that. I like that better.
All right. Let me show y'all. So there is our zhuzhed up one. It's got orange and lime in there, and it has some sweet vermouth. So let's give this one a try. Oh, that's special. Well, I love sweet vermouth. I mean, it's sweeter because sweet vermouth. So maybe if I did it again, I might do just half of the Sprite and half of the seltzer, but doesn't it have a something something?
That's pretty good.
Like it tastes snazzier. So I will tell you, these so refreshing, especially this one that we did the fizzy lemonade. But this one tastes more.
I'm just gonna drink
okay,
that.
let me just have another taste. This one is more cocktaily, if that makes sense. Like it just,
Right.
it feels
It's
elevated.
more special.
Yes, but not as refreshing because it's sweeter. Like it has a richer. It's richer.
Yeah, it's richer.
It's richer.
Well, but that's not surprising.
But it is very good. I mean, it doesn't suck at all. It's
does not suck.
really lovely. I am so excited. Okay, so let's
So which
take
one
a
do you
look.
like better or best?
Well, if I'm feeling fancy, I like this one. I mean, what's not to like? But this one, just for casual, fun, easy. I like the lemon. But in a pinch, if I'm craving one,
I would do that in a
I
heartbeat.
would do this in a heartbeat.
I actually like these about the same. That's my favorite.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you know what I've got to do.
What do you have to do?
I have to take a picture.
Okay.
So I'm going to use your camera because I
Okay.
don't trust him to take a picture. He knows that already. I'm not like telling him something he doesn't know. I'm just a little fussy. I know you find this surprising that I'm fussy.
Archie
but
said
by
it's,
the way,
it's too sweet. Hubs may need emergency services due to his oversensitivity to sweetness.
I know he's so sensitive on so many things, Arch. It's the spice. It's the garlic.
It's garlic.
Oh, it's not just garlic. All right, so I'm gonna take these over. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm just gonna bring two of them because we're gonna confuse people with three. So you can keep sipping the first one, babe. You go ahead. You keep sipping that first one.
So where did you find this recipe? I wasn't paying attention.
The first time I saw it, because of it being summer, it was on Instagram, and I am on Instagram. If you are not on there, you can find me there. And
So you're not going to film this one?
we're not going to film that one. No. Also, I will tell you that if you are watching and you are on Twitter, I also am on Twitter, and so many of the friends that are on here right now are on Twitter. So I want to get a nice picture of these beautiful cocktails, two different ways. I want to move my orange piece. By the way, friends, coming up, I did drop my schedule on, I guess, the other day, on Friday. And we have coming up Wednesday, Wings Wednesday. And
What kind of wings you doing?
Do you remember the wings I'm making, babe?
No.
Remember, I'm so excited about them.
No.
Bang Bang.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Bang Bang wings.
The Bang Bang wings. So super excited.
I forgot about that.
You know, here, Arch, do a lot of places out by you make Bang Bang shrimp? Over here, I think the original place is, what's the fish place?
I just had, what did I
Bonefish.
have?
Bonefish Grill. I don't know if they're the original ones who made the Bang Bang shrimp.
I actually just had Bang Bang shrimp on Thursday after golf.
But a lot of places do a version of that. And anyways, I was like, what about Bang Bang wings? Because I started seeing some people make Bang Bang chicken breasts, Bang Bang chicken bites. And I was like, that made me immediately think of wings. And I was like, I've got, so Bang Bang sauce is a mixture of, I think, like a Thai chili sauce, some mayonnaise. There might be some sriracha. And it's just got like a good,
Kind of a creamy,
spicy,
little spice to it. Not a lot, but
and of course ours might be a little more spicy because
right.
we like
'Cause we like
spice.
spice.
He's not sensitive to spice so
I'm
much.
not sensitive to spice.
And then I'm gonna get some seasonings, some yummy seasonings. I'm gonna dry brine my wings, and then we're gonna toss them when they're done. And so that is Wednesday at 5 o'clock.
That'll be good.
Super excited about that. All right.
So you done filming? Or, picturing?
Well, do you
Taking
want
a
to tell them
picture?
what we're doing after the stream ends?
We're drinking those.
Of course we are. But what else are we doing? My second time.
Oh, you're doing sushi.
Yes. So at our market, we got some sushi grade tuna at our farmer's market. And
Which is awesome.
yes. And I'm doing my second foray of making sushi. So
You're going to do it with the cheat way, or you're going to do it with
No, I felt like, so at one point, I think what we should do is, I think we should do that as a stream, is we should both make sushi and you do it the cheat way.
Okay, I'll do that.
And I'll do it the traditional way and kind of see how they come out, just so people could see both ways. So that is, I don't know when that will be. It might not be till next spring or summer, to be honest. But I do think that would be a fun one to do. So no, I'm doing it the traditional way. So I'll be taking pictures. I'll be posting them on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll also post some here on YouTube. But yeah, I'm very excited about our sushi.
Yeah,
all right, so remind me again, which was your favorite?
I like the one with the vermouth.
Okay, all right, and this
And those
one,
two are about the same for me.
Okay, so we'll split this one,
Okay.
and then we'll both drink this one, and then we'll make sushi, and
What are we
hopefully
doing
our
with that
sushi.
one then?
Well, you're drinking that one, I thought.
Oh, well then, okay.
Yeah, because there's 3, so 1.5,
Okay.
right?
You said we'll split, okay.
We'll
Yeah.
split this one.
And then you said I'll drink this one.
You'll drink that one. I'll drink this one.
Well, that's not, okay, you said we'll split.
Well, no,
that.
because you said, no, I said I'll split this one.
We'll go to
Wait, you all heard this? Did I mess up or did
we'll go to
Hess
the
mess
tape.
up? Come on, y'all. You got to tell me.
We'll go to the
You
tape.
got to tell me. Yeah, he's going to have the Sprite one. I'm going to have the fizzy lemonade, and we'll both split the one with the zhuzhed up amount. So,
That works for me.
friends, it is Sunday, but it's a long weekend here in the States. We have Monday off because it's Labor Day weekend. And so thank you so much, DS, Archie, Matthew, Eugenia, Barbara, and I'm trying to see if there was any. I think
Archie.
that was it. I said Archie, yeah.
I did.
And thank you so much.
Wait. Go back up.
Go
a
back
little
up. Thank you so much for coming on stream. I appreciate it. And also,
bit.
thank
said
you,
Barbara?
Ruby.
You said Barbara.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. So have a great rest of your long weekend. Archie, have a great week ahead. And until we eat or drink again, I'll take a sip of this one. I'm going to get the zhuzh one first. All right, come on, join me. Join me, Hubs.
You said zhuzh.
Zhuzh, I like
It's not
the
a
word.
word.
Zhuzh. It is a word. It's a
not
word.
a
I hear
word.
people on TV always using the word zhuzh.
Ugh.
So, and you can vote below if you think zhuzhed up is two
not.
words. So have a great weekend. Cheers, y'all. I hope you have a wonderful happy hour. And to Jimmy Buffett, rest in peace, my friend. And thank you for teaching us so much about living life.
Cheers.
Cheers. So delicious. If you try these, let
Good
me know,
stuff.
friends. Have a great one.
Good stuff.